I've been dreaming a dream of Love Improv. I'm Rebecca, and we're talking about the shift. And maybe you've heard about it, maybe you haven't, but you're going to hear about it now. So, I actually, in my experience, there's, especially living in the, and we've been talking about guardianship and community and different things like that. Living in this community, there's there's a vernacular, there's a language around. I really feel like crap today. Oh, it's because of Pluto. Mm-hmm. And there's like astrological terminology.
Implications
to it all. Like, oh, this planet did this, so I feel jankety.
Yeah. My computer went down because it's retrograde.
It's retrograde, baby. But more than that, there are some really profound dreams that I've had, or when I go to sleep and I wake up in that, like, just before you're fully awake, but like the liminal space, there's so much information that I get about whatever's going on in my life. Mm-hmm. Be with this guy, don't be with this guy. Here's your newest invention that you need to do, and things like that. And I think that's all part of the shift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, I totally agree. So yeah, I think that our dreams are extremely important to like progressing and moving forward with collective consciousness. And so I don't know, whatever my experience with it, I've been experimenting with dreaming for, I suppose my whole life, but like, in my early 20s, and I'm 36 years old, about to be 37 in a few weeks. Just started reading books in my early 20s and keeping dream journals, and then sometime in my early 20s too, I saw Waking Life. So even if you've never seen Waking Life, it actually is somehow streamed in your consciousness, and you've heard parts of it before, because it's one of those collective experiences that is so threaded through culture at this point that, but if you haven't seen it, watch it. And so that was the first thing that really woke me up to the idea of like wake walking, and this idea of like literally waking up and dreaming my existence awake. So not just in the states where I'm like sleeping and I'm cozy in my bed, but also experimenting with those fields when I am awake. Whether that, like, I started experimenting with lucid dreaming, and then I got into astral dreaming and astral travel and astral projection. Right. And within those realms, again, I guess to more cohesively say it, it allows us to wake up, collective awakening, and allows us to tap into like past mythologies and like other dimensional realities, whether they be, like galactic realms, or like Middle Earth fairy realms, or like any of these things that are all part of our imagination, and they come from somewhere. So whether these spaces existed here on Earth or not, they're part of our collective imagination. And as we dream awake and then create patterns and create connections inside of those realms, we really can come together with each other in amazing ways, and really really dream awake a new Earth through our imaginations.
So you gave a really good reference, which is Waking Life is a kind of great place to start, or to delve into. And then a lot of the mythology and the like somatic archaeology, like what's sitting in our bodies and what's sitting in the dream world. And if you want like an academic reference, go to Jung.
What is it?
Jung.
Carl?
Carl Jung. Yeah, Carl.
Oh, Carl.
Yeah, Carl. Yeah. And he talks about this piece, but I'm curious about like the how around like dreaming your waking life. Like how do you do it?
So another great resource that I've tapped into, and here's another plug. It's funny. It's really funny. But so one of my teachers around this area has been Adam Apollo. And some of you may have heard him speak in different ways or been in different circuits. But if you want to check out his site, he has a whole bunch of different media and different sites around what he does. But the main one that started linking me into things was adamapollo.info. So go to that website, and literally he's got a vault in there that like goes over just a whole bunch of things, scientific, metaphysical, geometry, dreaming, Jedi skills. It's just a really great vault for that information. And so as I started like working with him as a teacher, he started opening up those fields of astral realm. And so then let me keep going.
Do it.
Yeah.
Roll
so
away.
another awesome resource for it is the internet Google machine that you're currently on right now, that you're like not even watching this video, you're listening to it and you're putting up a Facebook post in another tab. That thing that you're on right now is literally one of our greatest tools. And so like we all have this concept, and it's kind of spawned through the different media and the different like teachers and threads of information we follow, one of them being Terrence McKenna. So this idea that like mycelium, like mushrooms, fungus. I'm not talking about psilocybin, I'm not talking about hallucinogenic mushrooms, I'm talking about fungus, like that you eat in your salads. It grows all over the planet, it is not indigenous to one place. And so like that same tree of life from Blue People Avatar that they talked about, like spreading information, that's fungus on this planet. Now the electronic digital version of that is the internet. And so all this information is being spread so quickly, and we're able to share at like such a rapid rate with each other that the internet, keep sharing your art, keep sharing everything you possibly can, and just like keep propelling like cultural change through your expression and through your dream state. And then also I want to mention on the internet, so on the internet you can go to dreamcatcher.net. Dreamcatcher.net, and that would literally be like a space book for your dreams. It's like your ultimate dream journal. You get to create a profile, then associate, tag people, and so you create a community and get linked in with a community that you are exploring this astral and this other realm with, and then linking those stories and just connecting with people.
Feed your imagination.
Yeah, but it is an amazing tool. Our dream states are amazing tools to not only like, you know, fly around and go on these amazing adventures to all these like sacred lands and these like crazy crystal caves and all this stuff, but on the real, like there's healing that takes place in those realms. And as we communicate and connect with each other, we're creating points of family and points of home and points of healing within our beings. And there's a lot more happening than just some like fun activity or just like flying around. It's like we're helping to restructure and heal the planet and ourselves on a cellular level, and it is real. Like your dreams are real.
And that's a great, all the resources we've mentioned, all the how is part of the shift. So if you have any more questions, please post them to our Facebook page, as Chris calls it, Spacebook. And we'll put up the resource list for you as well. Thanks for being part of this shift. I'm Rebecca. Keep it sexy.
Namaho.